Well, hi there and welcome to Bella's Vistas. Thanks for visiting. Give us a like, subscribe, and come on back again real soon. You know, we never know what we're going to see when we walk down the riverbank. Might see some little toads like this. It's still quite dark, so I'm using really high ISO, but we're getting some interesting shots anyway. Look at this little guy chirping away. It's amazing. I got right down on the ground, put my camera on top of the camera bag, and just handheld this for shooting the video. Look how he fits in with the background. They're so well camouflaged. I can't get over it. You almost have a hard time seeing them. We had painted tortoises here, painted turtles, I'm not sure. Snapping turtles. Look at this guy. Wow. We had a really interesting time on the riverbank with these snappers, let me tell you. We got some great video. Look at him just sitting there. And watch him swimming underwater. Here he's coming up for a breath of air. He's trying to get under the Beaver Dam here. He didn't have any success with that. Look at how long he is. He's really stretched out while he's swimming down the riverbank. I was surprised. It's like a dinosaur in a shell. They're really something to see. They have enormous claws too. Just sort of drifting down the river. You have to watch very carefully or you won't even see them. And they know you're watching them. I don't know, they can see out through underneath the water. They can pretty well see where you are. They know what's going on. Just watching this guy. This gets very interesting in a little while. He's sort of half swimming and half walking along on the bottom, stirring up some sediment there. Very interesting to see. Here you get a little better look at him. Long breathing nose there. Look at the leg action going on here. I'm impressed. I was really excited to see this. Here he's coming down the river again. Really, really interesting. We've seen them up on the shore too, laying eggs and walking around on the ground. You can see how he's breathing here, just sticking his nose up out of the water. These guys are amazing. I have no idea how much they weigh, but they're pretty huge. I wouldn't want to pick one up. It could be a bit dangerous. Now there's an overhanging tree branch here, and you can see the turtles here, snapping turtles in the water, moving around. They're looking at each other. It looks almost like they're talking to each other for a while here. See the two of them there? There's another one off in the distance, and these two guys are getting closer together, doing a little bit of a dance here. This is really something to see. Look at that, look at them thrashing. They're thrashing around here, pushing each other around. Get a little bit of a closer up view here. Notice the moss or algae, whatever it is that's growing on them too, on their backs and on their foreheads. There you can see the claws on that fellow. Look at that. Wow. They're sort of locked in a bit of an embrace here. I imagine they're mating. I don't know the life cycle of these guys, but they're very interesting to watch, that's for sure. I'm so glad we ran into them and got to see them in action. We've been going there like all spring and summer and watching these characters, watching what they get up to. It takes a lot of hours to get a few minutes of video here. Look, they're thrashing around here pretty good. I love the sparkles on the water too. It'd be nice if we had light behind us, but fortunately it wasn't like that. We had to make do with the light that we have. They're still after each other here. It's really interesting to watch. Maybe it was a lot more exciting to see than it looks in the video, but it sure was fun to watch. This river is the most interesting place. So look at these guys scrambling around after each other, just wrestling like mad. This went on for quite some time, maybe 20 minutes. And we were just watching it. It was great fun. But on this river we've seen mink and muskrats and beaver. So much action. And it's not far from home. It's pretty close for us to go there and spend some time there. Like to drive there at night, camp overnight, so we get a good walk in the evening, and then in the morning at first light I get up and look around again. Here's this one coming up on the back of the other one again. Look at there, eh? Push them underwater. They're really having fun at it anyway, I think. They're not vicious at all because they have a tremendous snapping beak. They could do some serious damage, but they're not doing that. Just wrestling. Really something to see, like synchronized swimming or something like that. I hope we get to see this again. I really do. I'd like to follow the turtle cycle from the mating to the eggs to the hatchlings and everything like that. I think that would be just super wonderful to watch the whole life cycle of the turtles. And I'm sure we'll get a chance. Here he is up on the ground, or she is, I think, burying eggs in the sand. Get a better look at the face. Look at that dinosaur tail on this one, wow. Very interesting animals. See them hidden in the water there, they're swimming along. There's the little mossy hairdo on the top of his head. You know, I never thought I would get to see something like this, but it's amazing we did. Here's a little chirper on the riverbank. I'm really sorry about the shaky video, but I don't carry a tripod with me because I'm kind of booting it down the trail. Mostly interested in still photographs, but when you get a chance to get some of the video that we've been getting, these are just amazing. They're hard to find, you know, because they're hidden away so well in the woods. I'd like to see some tree frogs. I haven't found any of those yet. So take a look at some of our other videos on YouTube. We've got van life. Thanks very much. Come on back soon.